The great Unitarian Universalist philosopher and naturalist Henry David Thoreau observed, "How insupportable would be the days if the night, with its dews and darkness, did not come to restore the drooping world." In these closing days of 2025, I think it's safe to say we are living in a drooping world. A drooping world that is in dire need of restoration. Today is the shortest day of the year, the day of littlest light. And tonight, we will experience the longest extended period of darkness in 2025. Is that a metaphor? The night of winter solstice. But we've known something about a lack of light these last few weeks, as Fresno and the 450-mile stretch of the Central Valley has been shrouded in impenetrable fog. Did you know that we have just lived through the longest period of extended grayness in Fresno since the 1970s? That even Seattle has had more sunshine than Fresno. Does that rock your world or what? As Mas Masamoto, Fresno's beloved philosopher-farmer, told the New York Times this week, it's like going into a dream stage where you can't see anything around you. You feel like you're in this twilight zone. For some of us, that's also a great summation of 2025. It's like going into a dream stage where you can't see anything around you. You feel like you're in the twilight zone. Let's say that together to 2025. It's like going into a dream stage where you can't see anything around you. You feel like you're in this twilight zone. 2 weeks into our Fresno Fog Fest, an East Coast friend sent me a poem by Jan Aldridge Clanton. These were words of blessing for the winter solstice. "I think you need these now," she said. Interesting enough, these words gave me a way to reframe the bleakness of all those sunless days, looking at them differently, changing them from something unwanted into a soft gray cocoon, a blanket of nurturing darkness, lovingly wrapping opportunity around and through me. I think we need this today. Jan Aldridge Clanton's words of blessing for tonight, our winter solstice. She writes, "O holy darkness, loving womb who nurtures and creates, sustain us through the longest night with dreams of open gates. We move inside to mystery that in our center dwells, where streams of richest beauty flow from sacred living wells. Creative darkness, closest friend, you whisper in the night. You calm our fears as unknown paths surprise us with new sight. We marvel at your bounty, your gifts so full and free, unfolding as you waken us to new reality. O holy night of deepest bliss, we celebrate your power. Infuse us with your energy that brings our seeds to flower. The voice out of the darkness excites our warmest zeal to bring together dark and light, true balance now reveal. Oh, come to us, love's mystery. Your image, black and fair, stirs us to end injustice and the wounds of earth repair. The treasure of your darkness and riches of your grace inspire us to hear your call, our sacred quest embrace. What seeds, what needs to come alive in the nurturing darkness of this solstice night? What seed planted within could be ready to germinate? What treasures might your beautiful darkness reveal? I shared this story a few years ago. It tells about a hike into a cave and an encounter with profound darkness. It feels like we've been walking carefully, cautiously for at least an hour, making our way down a dim, slick, sloping tunnel. Each footstep feels treacherous, yet oddly invigorating. The truth is, we'd only been moving forward for about 15 minutes, but it seems so much longer. Darkness can do that. It alters our perspective, our sense of time, and the reality that we cling to. We are in New Mexico, hiking from the sun-scorched surface of the desert through the yawning mouth of a limestone cave and down the narrow passageway, wet and slippery like a rock-carved birth canal. Feels like we're returning to the Earth Mother, the goddess. We're returning to her life-giving womb. Some 20 minutes later, without warning, the confining passageway of the cave opens spectacularly into a capacious cavern, wide and high. Our flashlight beams dance about this spacious stone room. We get glimpses of stalagmites, gray, brown, tan, growing up from the floor, bony fingers desperately reaching toward the light of our lanterns. And there we see stalactites, eerie, long and dripping, stretching down from the soaring ceiling as if trying in vain to touch us. We're going to turn off our lights. The voice of our guide cuts through our marveling. One by one, flashlights and then helmet lamps snap off. I hesitate as I realize my lamp is the last one on. Something in me resists. Something fears what I will fear, what I will feel, what I will see in the dark. I switch off my light. And for the first time in my adult life, I experience complete darkness. I feel panic starting to stir. I feel fear rising, bile-like, but the panic passes. The fear dissolves. I begin to feel fully present in the absence of light. I feel like I've arrived at a place I didn't even know existed. I'm just so completely, totally aware of heartbeat, pulse, sound within sound, around and around, damp air on dry hair, cold in-breath and warm out-breath. I am aware, I am alive, and I slowly sense a presence. Not the other cave explorers beside me, but something else, something primitive, or primal, something infinite, eternal, something that has been there, been here for all time, within time and beyond time, something that simply is. Maybe an ancient energy, perhaps, being born anew within me and around me and beyond me, a silent, dark echo passed down through the ages. My imagination calls out, "It's you, it's you, it's you I have been looking for." Rainer Maria Rilke writes, "You darkness that I come from, I love you more than all the fires that fence in the world, for the fire makes a circle of light for everyone, and then no one outside learns of you." But darkness pools in everything, shapes and fires, animals and myself, how easily it gathers them, powers and people, and it is possible. A great energy is moving near me. They conclude by saying and writing, "I have faith in nights." What might this solstice night pull towards you? What great energy might you invite to move near you? What do you believe is still possible? In her simple, exquisite poem entitled "Too Late?" with a question mark, Rosemary Watola Traumer writes, "By the time we arrive at the cliffside to watch the sunset, the darkness has already come. But because of the inkish sky, we see thousands of yellow lights glitter across the harbor, and moonlight on the water makes the blackened surface shine. How often do I think I'm too late, only to find I have arrived at just the right moment, the moment in which there is a beauty beyond the one I knew to wish for. Like how, when we thought it was too late to forgive, forgiveness arrived with its soft and generous hands. Like how, when I thought I was too late to love, love bloomed like a sunset, radiant and blazing, and stayed the way sunsets never do. Like how I believed I was here to adore the light, I came to learn how exquisite, how lavish, how astonishing the dark. Que así sea, bendito sea. May it be so. Blessed be. Amen.